and do yoga.
Yoga is the best for the morning crankiness.
Yeah.
Okay, nice guys. Nice to see some video cameras on. So feel free to switch it on if you're comfortable with it. Otherwise, yes, nice. Let's start in a cross-legged position for our meditation. So nice long straight back. Wanna draw the crown of the head towards the ceiling and just close your eyes. Rest your hands comfortably on your thighs. Let's start bringing our awareness towards the present. I'll just start noticing any sounds that are around. And feel the contact between your pelvic bone and the mat. Just observe your breath here. Maybe you want to notice the rising and falling of your belly when you're breathing. See if your inhales and exhales are maybe equal in length. If your mind is wandering off with some thoughts, just observe the thoughts, let them go, and bring your attention back to your breath. Start to deepen your inhales and exhales. Take a long, deep inhale through the nose, and deep exhale through the nose again. One more. Inhale through the nose, and exhale through the nose. We want to start to activate our ujjayi breath here for today's practice. So this is a breathing where you make a light constriction in the back of your throat to make kind of ocean wave sounds. This helps expand the space in your lungs. And just breathe more easily throughout your flow. So start with the ujjayi breath. And when you're ready, just gently open your eyes. I'm going to start with some stretches for the back and the neck. I think it's important now that we're all working from home today. So let's just start with some shoulder rolls. So just gently start rolling your shoulder blades back. Just nice, easy rolls here. Keep the control all around. And then let's do the other way. Roll your shoulders forward. Just warming up here. Nice. We want to do the same thing with the neck. So again, with control, we want to do some neck rolls here. So just start gently the chin down and rolling towards the side. Smooth, controlled. I'm going to do 3 big rounds. And the other way around. Keep your shoulder blades down the back. Nice straight back. Okay, we're going to start by extending the left arm and just flex the wrist. I want to gently place our hand on our left ear. You don't want to pull too much, you just want to make a little nice side stretch on the neck and just hold. And then place your right forearm on the mat and you want to bring your left arm over your head as much as you can. No need to go too deep, just listen to your body. Just opening up the side ribs here and stretching the lower back. See if you can align your bicep with your ear. And release. You can do the other side. So, left hand on the right ear and extend your right arm out. Nice flexed hand there to create that straight energy line from your fingertips all the way to your crown of your head. And gently bring your left forearm to the mat and just bring your arm over the head for a nice side stretch. And release. You're going to do some seated cat-cow. So just stay in your position, hands on the knees. On the inhale, draw your chest forward and send your neck slightly back. And exhale, tuck your navel in and your chin slightly inwards. And at your own pace. Again, inhale, chest to the front. And exhale, drawing the navel in. Just go 2 more rounds here. At your own pace. Just stretching the back. And release. We're going to move into a child's pose just to give our backs one nice long stretch here. So you can feel free to extend your arms forward or you can just place them by your side, whatever's more comfortable. Maybe you want to sway your hips from side to side. And when you're ready, nice active fingers into the mat. You want to tuck your toes in and rise up into first downward facing dog. You want to take it easy on this one. Just keeping the knees bent and just pedaling the heels into the mat. Maybe right heel first and then the left. And lengthen the back and tuck your navel in here. You kind of want to push the mat away from you, increasing that space between your shoulders and your ribs. And gently start walking, heels first, towards the front of the mat. Keeping your feet hips width distance, you want to grab your elbows and just sway from side to side and ragdoll. Crown of the head facing towards the mat. Option to also clasp your hands behind and place them on the base of your neck here, just to create a bit more length. Don't want to push too hard, we just want to create that nice morning stretch. And when you're ready, just release and slowly start to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Keep your neck hanging low and head comes up last. into Tadasana. Nice. We're going to bring our feet together, big toes touching, heels slightly apart. We're going to start with some sun salutations. So, nice active legs. We want to engage the core here. Just relax the shoulders and activate your fingertips. And let's start. So inhale, sweep your hands up above your head. And exhale, fold forward. Maybe knees can be bent for the first one. And fold into Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, flat neck. And exhale, step back into our first plank pose. Option to also start with the knees down for this one. You want to keep your wrists in line with the shoulders and your legs nice and active to help you balance the weight distribution. And then inhale, roll on the balls of your feet, and exhale, with the elbows hugging in, lower down all the way to the mat, Chaturanga. So we're going to start with some baby cobras. So keep your hands by your chest, feet together. Inhale, lift the chest up. And exhale, release. Again. Inhale, lifting the chest up. Use those back muscles. And exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, tuck the back toes in. Downward facing dog. Just find your way into your dog. Just pedal again. And step or walk towards the front of the mat. Feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. And inhale, rise up all the way. Urdhva Hastasana, arms above the head. And exhale into mountain pose. One more round. Inhale, sweep your arms above your head. And exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips. Hands by your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step back into plank pose. Inhale, roll on the balls of the feet. And exhale, lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. Or you can take an upward facing dog with the tops of your feet pushing into the mat. Nice active legs. Again, aligning the wrist with the shoulders here. And exhale, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step or walk towards the front of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, fold forward. And inhale, rise up all the way. Urdhva Hastasana. And exhale into mountain pose. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up and sit back into your chair. You want to put the weight on the heels, on your heels. You want to activate your abs and just extend your arms forward. Just hold. Knees together or slightly apart. Last inhale. And exhale, fold forward from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into plank and lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step your right foot between your hands and rise up into warrior one. You want to plant your back foot 45 degrees. Make a nice 90-degree heel in line with the knee here. You want to press the weight into the outer edge of your back foot. You want to square your hips and ribs towards the front. Nice, strong warrior. And one last breath. Inhale. And exhale, plant your hands down by your foot and lower down into Chaturanga. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhaling into downward facing dog. And do the other side now. Inhale, step your left foot between your hands and rise up into Virabhadrasana 1. If stability is an issue this morning, you can also feel free to step your front foot towards the outer edge of the mat. Also an option. Nice active legs. Last inhale. And release. Take your vinyasa, which is basically chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Just hold here. I'm going to keep going with some standing poses. I'm going to take an inhale, lift the right leg up and open up, sending your heel closer to your buttocks. Keep your fingers nice and active and spread out on the mat. And you want to push the mat away and just stretch here. And bring your knee in, step it between your hands and rise up into high lunge. You want to keep your back heel off the mat. Anjaneyasana. Nice, just hold here. You want to keep sending your back heel towards the mat. And create a nice energy line from the back heel towards the tips of your fingers. I'm going to bring our palms together and we're going to twist. If you're pregnant, please don't do this. So you can just stay in Anjaneyasana. And you want to hook your left elbow into your thigh and open up the chest. Keep your back legs active and supporting you here. Maybe lengthen on the inhale and twist deeper on the exhale. Last inhale and exhale. Either take a downward facing dog or step back into your vinyasa. Inhaling into upward facing dog and exhaling into downward facing dog. I'm going to do the other side now. So inhale, lift your left leg up and open it up. It's a nice hip opener here. Again, keep sending that heel towards your buttocks. Lengthening the back, lengthening the neck. And bringing your knee back in and step it between your hands. Rise up into Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Want to maintain that nice 90-degree angle in the front as well, aligning your heel with your knee. Making sure your knee doesn't collapse. Take a deep inhale, palms together, and on the exhale, you want to hook your right elbow into your thigh. Just expand, open up that chest. You want to align your shoulder blades with each other. Stack them on top of each other. Nice. And just balance by activating your back foot. Last inhale and exhale. Either lower down or take your downward facing dog, whichever is more convenient for you. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to move into plank pose and lower all the way down onto our bellies. And we're going to keep with the focus on the back today, on our upper back. So we're going to start with a Sphinx pose. So you want to place your forearms on the mat and align your shoulder with your elbows. And inhale with your feet together. Just inhale and lift the chest up into Sphinx. You want to use your back muscles here to stay nice and straight. And hold. Keep your toes together, nice and active legs. And release. Just place your cheek on the mat. Maybe you want to wiggle your hips from side to side. And we're going to do another option here. So you can place your arms by your side, palms facing down. You're going to move into locust pose. So inhale, lift the chest and legs up at the same time. And keep sending your arms towards the back of the mat. Nice, long, straight neck. You don't want to crunch your neck. Last inhale, and Release, place the other cheek on the mat. And maybe wiggle from side to side. Just give yourself a massage. And when you're ready, just place your hands by your chest and rise up into upward facing dog. And back into table. We're going to move on to our backs actually for some bridge poses. So sit back all the way on your backs. You want to bend your knees. You want to be able to touch your heels with your middle fingers. So that's about the right distance. And on the inhale, you want to lift your hips up. Option to clasp the hands behind the back as well. Just hold. You want to make sure your knees are not wider than your hips, so you want to keep them nice and parallel. Make sure there's space between your chin and your chest. You don't want to be crunching your neck here. Last breath, inhale and exhale. Nice. Feel free to place your feet in front of each other, hands on the heart and your left hand on your belly, and just take a stretch here. If your mind is wandering, just bring your attention back to the present. Feel the breath. We're going to do this one more time. So again, bend the knees, inhale, lift up, clasping the hands behind the back. Now, you can either stay here or option to extend your right leg in front, keeping your knees, both knees aligned. Just some leg work here. And release. Also, take the left leg up. Just straighten it. And release all the way down. Again, one more resting pose here. And you want to bring the knees in together now. Just give yourself a little hug. Maybe sway from side to side. Place your hands behind your thighs. You want to rock gently back and forth on your backs. Maybe one more time. And I'm going to sit straight here. I'm going to start with a Dandasana staff pose. So you want to clear out any flesh that may be in the way. Just extend your legs. Option to also bend your knees if it's more comfortable. Just with a nice long straight back and the crown of the head lifting. Just want to sit in staff pose. Make sure your feet are nice and flexed, toes pointing towards you. And inhale, bring the right knee in, and we want to continue with the twist. So we're going to hook our left elbow into our right knee and open up. Right hand behind our backs. Make sure your leg is nice and extended, the left one. And on the inhale, you want to lengthen, and exhale, twist deeper. Don't forget your Ujjayi breath. Last breath. And exhale, release. You're going to do the other side now. Right leg extends, bending the left knee in. Extend your right hand up and hook, opening up the chest. Want to inhale and lengthen the back, and exhale, keep twisting deeper. Make sure your shoulder is open, your left shoulder. Last inhale, and exhale, release. Inhale, either again with the knees bent or straight. You're gonna lift your arms up, arms above the head. And exhale, you want to fold forward, either grabbing feet or hands by the side, whatever is more comfortable. Keep sending the crown of the head towards your feet. And take an inhale and rise up slowly. We're going to move on to our backs. We're going to do some figure fours now. So you want to bring your left ankle on your right ankle on your left thigh. And you want to grab your knee from between your feet into figure four. Keep the feet flexed here. And you want to keep sending your knee towards the front of the mat. You want to open up that right hip. Make sure your left knee is making a nice 90-degree angle. And release. You're going to do the other side. So left ankle hooking on the right thigh. And again, nice hip stretch. Keep those feet active. This helps you protect your knees. Last inhale. And exhale. Release. If you have a block, feel free to place it on your lower back. Otherwise, we're going to do an easy inversion today. Viparita Karani. Just lifting the legs up to just get that blood circulation going the other way around. You want to flaunt your feet. So imagine you're wearing very, very high heels. And just hold. Keep those legs engaged. Keep those thighs engaged. Use your core here. Not if you're pregnant. And bring your knees in. Give yourself a little hug. And when you feel like you've massaged your back enough, just slowly, you're going to move into our final resting pose. So slowly drop your legs into the mat, maybe wider than the hips. Just let them flop open. And flop your hands by your side. Close your eyes, release your Ujjayi breath, and just start observing your breath here in Shavasana pose. Relax your body. Just let the gravity support your entire weight and just melt into the mat. Start to notice if there are any sounds around. Start to bring your awareness back to your body, maybe moving your fingers and your toes. A nice long stretch, arms above the head. And bring your knees in and roll off to your right side. And just pause here for a moment. Moment of gratitude. Thank your bodies for everything they did for you today. And slowly, with your left palm, eyes still closed, you want to push yourself up, back into a seated position, cross-legged. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful day. Palms together, namaste. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.